All right guys, Dave here with Dave's Auto Detail, back with another video for you guys. We are here today moving. We got two maintenance cars we're doing, Tesla and a Ford Raptor. We're gonna get into it today. All right guys, so right now it's about 11:13 and we have two maintenance clients. Usually a maintenance would take around 45 minutes to an hour, depending if I have a helper with me or not. But today, the next appointment's gonna be at 1:30 p.m.
You think you'll be able to finish in time?
I think we'll be able to finish, man. We get it cracking, we do our thing.
Hey Dave, so tell me, you have two cars right here?
Yes, sir.
What's gonna be the process for this one?
So
one at a time or?
So yeah, with this one, the customer had to leave for a quick errand. I always like to accommodate to the customer the best. Do you need to go somewhere? Do you know? Usually if they're staying home, he had to run an errand, we'll knock out two at once if we have adequate shading and whatnot. Right now in California, it's like 50-something degrees. So we'll usually do two at once. And yeah, it really depends.
So we're gonna knock out the Ford and then the Tesla?
Yep. He
now,
just got back with us.
All right, so he's gonna do the outside, and then you guys are gonna do the inside?
Yep. So we're gonna do the outside, we're gonna do the washing, we're gonna dry it off, wheels, tires. We're gonna move in, always door jams first. And then we start from the top, knock all the dust and dirt down off the panels, vacuum, a little bit of trim shine on the trims, and we're out of there.
And you asked this customer if he had to go somewhere. He doesn't, or he does?
Well, he did, so with the Tesla. So we let him take this one first while we did that one.
Okay.
Once he got back, we start on the second one.
How do you handle customers that are like, hey, I need to leave in an hour? Has that ever happened before?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you do?
So if within reason, if it's possible, like we know we can get the job done and we're confident, we'll knock it out. If it's gonna take a little longer, we'll let him know, hey, this is, we need a little bit more time. This is what we can do in that. You know, maybe not everything will be done if you're okay with that. Most of the time, if they're in a hurry, they just want the outside to look nice and clean, presentable. So just communication is probably the best thing I can tell you guys with clients. Communication is definitely key. All right guys, so we're vacuuming the inside of the car. This is a maintenance client of ours. And as you guys can see, we have some pet hair. A lot of times you can upsell something like this, get some extra money as far as like, hey, do you want us to remove all the pet hair? With this client, I know the dog is in and out often. So what we do is we just vacuum up as much as we can see for him and just be done that way. But if you guys do see, never hesitate to ask the client or upcharge for a full pet hair extraction.
How much would you upcharge if it was like full? If
it's bad,
yeah,
up to $150 extra on top. If it's like very minor and they want to remove it, $60, $50. But if it's bad, if it's hammered, I'd say starting $150 and up.
And how do you communicate that with the customer? You send them a text, you call them, or you bring them out and show them?
Don't text your clients, it wastes their time. Unless they request it, give them a phone call, say, hey, we're outside working on the car. If you could come outside for a minute, I'd love to talk to you. If they're busy, they'll let you know, just text me. But just communicate with them and tell them, hey, do you want this all out, or do you just want to vacuum a little bit up? Dog's going back in this afternoon, it's not worth it, just vacuum, Dave. Or, hey, I'm selling the car, getting it ready, remove everything. So, communication, always. All right, guys, we're putting some finishing touches on the car before we wrap this one up. And the biggest difference For me personally, I get it from my clients' feedback, is dressing the mats. A lot of times you can all-purpose cleaner them, clean them, pressure washer them, but they still have a washed out, faded look. So I like to use the secret sauce right here, and I'll let you guys know what this is here in a minute. I like to just give it a good spray, not too much. And this is a water-based dressing, so it's not gonna be slimy. It's not gonna be like attracting dust. It's just gonna give the mats a brand new look, and we'll show you guys the finished product here. But yeah, this is probably one of the biggest game changers when wrapping up the car and giving the customer the final product.
How did you figure this method out?
Trial and error, honestly. A lot of detailers, when they start, and I speak for me, you try everything. You dabble in like the really cheap chemicals, silica-based products, which basically means oil-based, which is very slimy, greasy. Those release gases. So when the car heats up, it'll literally, like a cooktop, you'll see fumes come off that thing, goes onto the window, starts smearing. So trial and error. This is probably the only product that I use, and my sponsor, Owner's Pride's probably gonna hate me for this, but this is called Blue Dress by Nanoskin. I'm gonna give you guys, this is one of my biggest tips, but I wanna provide some content for you guys and some knowledge. Blue Dress by Nanoskin, game changer for dressing mats, trims. You can use it on exterior. You can even use this as a tire dressing. So put you guys on game. Nanoskin Blue Dress.
Where can I get it?
You can get it online, Amazon if I'm not mistaken, and if you can, I'll put a link down below. But your local detail store, most of them should have it, or nanoskin.com.
All right, Dave, where we at with the details, man?
All right, man, so we got that Raptor just about wrapped up. We're gonna have Sam here finish the windows. Final touches, and always when we finish, we always do a full walk around, try to see what we missed. We're not perfect, you know what I'm saying? So always, for all you other detailers, right under the back tires, bottom of the bumpers, always a really easy spot to miss. So just a full walkthrough before you're done.
All right, Dave, we're almost done over here?
Yes, sir.
All right, now, you mentioned that customer really close by.
Yeah.
Hit you up and said, hey, can you come detail my car today?
Yep. Actually, down the street in this neighborhood, I have another client. I have a couple clients in this neighborhood, and asked if we could just come in and get his car really quick. And sadly, the answer is no. You guys need to learn how to say no. A lot of times, I know when I started, I was very, say yes to everyone, and in the long run, believe it or not, it ends up hurting you because you overwork yourself and your business. So if you got a schedule, try to stick to it. If there's a cancellation, hit them up. Hey man, we're coming back, you know? But yeah.
All right, so what do you message him?
I just message him and say, hey man, I'm really sorry. We're not gonna be able to make it today. The schedule's full. If something changes, I'll let you know.
And then what's the usual response? They're cool about it? Or
usually cool about it because they know. I usually, communicate with people like, hey, I'm usually 2-3 weeks out at a time. So they know to hit me up in advance, but with him, he just tried, and yeah, I'm full today. But if something changes, we'll pull back around.
Do you do same day?
Very rare.
Very rare.
Very rare. We'll do it if something clears up or something. We got a slower day, but usually it's we book them out.
Hey Dave, I see some sticky stuff or some residue.
Yes, sir.
Right here under the logo.
Yes, sir.
What's the game plan over here?
We're gonna try some good stuff. Some Adhesive Remover. Let's get into that.
You think it's gonna work?
I think so. The client came out here, was trying to scrub it himself, so we told him we got it. Confidence is key.
Free 99 knowledge, Sam. You know what free 99 knowledge is? It's knowledge that's free.
So as you guys can see, slowly coming off. You always want to start with the least aggressive approach when doing anything. Don't go to the heaviest stuff. Start sanding the thing. That got most of it off.
What did you use?
We gotta try a little more. I used the Cosmoline Remover, and it has an adhesive remover built into it. I'll try to link some of that down below for you guys so you guys can get your hands on some. Comes in handy for a lot of things, more than just greasy stuff, tar that's been stuck on there. Just soften it up and take it off.
Hey man, you got that residue off. Good job.
Came off nice, huh?
Yeah. How much are you gonna charge the client right there?
Yes, sir. For this guy, he's been faithful with us for a while, so that's gonna be on the house. A little tip is Friday today, but like we were saying about the pet hair, that's something that you can definitely be like, it's really tough, it's not coming off. Extra 25 bucks, whatever you want to do, 30 bucks.
But you're hooking him up?
I'm hooking him up today. This is a good client, been a client with mine for a while. He's got about 4 cars on maintenance, so it keeps us busy, and it's a good guy. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Another 2 maintenance washes. If you guys have any questions for me particularly, drop them in the comment section below. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and stay tuned for more content. Some crazy videos coming soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.